I'm going to let him take it away to close out the night when he gets back up here.
Yes.
He's a multitasker.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, I should be, I think I'm set.
Okay. I will bring him up. Brendan Brooks.
Woo! Woo!
Hello, everybody. Check 1, 2. Hi. Hey. It is so nice to be close to home.
Yes.
I rarely get to play in my home state. Usually I'm out and about playing who knows where. Anyway, Gene has figured out that when he calls me, he first asks me, where are you? Because I'm going to be in some other state. From July 15th to August 31st, I had 27 shows in about 8 different states. I don't even know where I've been. The last 2 months have just been a blur. Literally the last 2 months I've spent about 4 or 5 nights at home. Usually it's go home, unpack to repack, grab my family, or head back out the door, but I'm so blessed to be able to do what I do. And I didn't realize, last year was the first time I came to one of the CSMI events, and I ended up already being a member and didn't realize, I don't even know how it happened. But I came out here last year because of Mike. I take a family vacation every fall and go to northern Wisconsin. And so this guy named Erskine, you guys all know Erskine? Okay, so Erskine, a couple of months prior to that, we were at an event, a festival in Kansas. And he said, I'm going to be in Wisconsin in a couple of months, you really should come. And so he told me about it, and I said, I'm sorry, man, I'm promised my family this vacation, and I'm not going to, take it away from them to come to this conference. So the day before the conference began, I got a call from Mike asking if I could play here, and so I went and asked my family. It was only cutting our vacation a day short. I was on the boat in a lake fishing, and when he called me, and I didn't put 2 and 2 together, and so when I showed up, and then we started talking, and then all of a sudden Erskine walked in, he looks at me like, what are you doing here? So, but Erskine and I have gotten pretty close over the last year. We toured together. I played for Praise in the Park with Gene a couple weeks ago, and he said, you need to play those for the conference here. So this first song I wrote when I was 15 years old. I had absolutely no idea what I was doing. I don't know if I played this last year or not, but this song was never supposed to be heard by anybody. I had just picked up a guitar right before then, and I had no idea what I was doing, and I never thought that I would be willingly playing it in front of people. See, I was a really shy teenager. I didn't want the attention. I hated microphones, and I didn't want anything to do with it. And then all of a sudden, this guy called me in 2007 and said, hey, you want to start a Christian band? And he's like, have you written music before? I'm like, yeah, I've got a whole bunch of music, but no one's ever supposed to hear it. And so I started playing some of my original stuff, and this song made it to, my band released it, we made it to over 30 Christian radio stations all across the Midwest a dozen years ago, and it really just opened my eyes of how when God's in it, even a 15-year-old kid can do something amazing. I'm re-recording the song because my band, we jazzed it up. I mean, it's jammed, it's truck driving, it's just, but it was never meant to be that way. And so when it gets re-recorded, we all strip down music-wise, and it should be a beautiful worship song. It's called My Savior.
Savior, healer of me, my Father and brother, forever will be. Creation all bows down, beings will tremble. Jesus the Savior, Amen. Forever I'll sing about the love of my King, who reigns down from heaven above. With all that is throne, He will call us His own. We will rise in His arms of grace. We will rise in His arms of grace. Jesus, Savior, Healer of me, my Father and brother, forever will be. Creation all bows down, beings will tremble. Jesus, the Savior of me. Forever I'll sing about the love of my King, who reigns down from heaven above. With all that is throne, He will call us His own. We will rise in His arms of grace. We will rise in His arms of grace. May all creation with their voices sing. We lift our hands and praise Christ as our King. May all we say and in all we do, within our hearts, give all the glory to you. Forever I'll sing about the love of my King, who reigns down from heaven above. With all that is throne, He will call us His own. We will rise in His arms of grace. We will rise in His arms of grace. We will rise in His arms of This is kind of the sister song that came many years later out of that. My God, You are great. You're my great and mighty King. My God, You are great. You're my great and mighty King. And my heart can't handle all Your love. All my sin has been washed clean. My God, You hold my heart within Your hands. My God, with outstretched hands, You draw me into Your love. My God, You are all thy grace have I needed. My heart can't handle all your love. All my sin has been washed clean. My God, you hold my heart within your hands. My God, with outstretched hands, you draw me into your love. To your love. My heart speaks out to the saving one. My soul cries out that your will be done. I will not tremble, I'll have no fear, for I know my saving God is near. My God, you hold my heart within your hands. My God, with outstretched hands, you draw me into your love. With outstretched hands, you draw me into your love. You draw me